Unstructured Podcast. We are here. I got the Go Time hat on. Sam's got the Pittsburgh Pirates, which I didn't know he was a Pittsburgh Pirates guy. Ethan Zaretsky, no destination merch. We are here. How the hell we feeling, Samuel P. Holland?
I'm great. I'm honored to be on here. It's been a long time coming. I love what you guys are doing, and I'm excited to be here.
Yes, sir. Where are you sitting right now? Like where are we at?
I'm in my apartment at Syracuse. I was in the studio. I've been in the studio all day since 9 a.m. Had to come back here, change the scenery, and chop it up with you guys. So I'm in the crib.
We're gonna do something on the Unstructured Pod because that's what we do that we've never done before. So 45 seconds. I'm gonna start the clock right here. You have 45 seconds to tell the Unstructured Pod about Sam Holland. Ready, set, go.
Sam Holland is a person that likes to work and likes business and likes friends. And I live by 3 different sayings. Number 1, the 5 Ps, Juwan, which I know you're very familiar with. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. That is number 1. Number 2, you're a Celtics fan, you already know, because you already know Jaylen Brown. Fetch poop. Faith, consistency, and hard work pays off. And the third saying, my favorite one, featured in a Juwan Farr LinkedIn post today, and I'm just going to apply it to my company. In life, there is no destination, and the journey is everything.
Dang!
That is literally
unreal.
I'm not kidding, Sam. That's actually the first time we did that, and he literally killed that. That was money.
That was awesome.
No preparation needed there.
Set the tone, bro. Ask the first question. Like, what are we doing?
That's what we do here. Well, we normally go back and forth. All right, first question. I don't even know. I don't have anything on my mind. All right.
I have something.
No, I do. I got one. All right, so deli sandwiches. Construct your perfect deli sandwich.
I'm pretty much strictly BLT. Like BLT, like a BLT with turkey on it. Fuck the mayo. Get rid of the mayo. I can swear here, right? I can swear here. Okay, fuck the mayo. Let's get some yellow mustard on that thing. Pack it real thick with bacon. Like, I'm probably getting a BLT like 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 times when I go and get a deli sandwich.
What kind of bacon though? What kind of bacon though?
As long as it's from a pig, bro, it don't matter.
So it doesn't matter if it's turkey bacon versus Applewood smoked bacon?
I mean, I literally just said as long as it's from a pig. Like, is turkey bacon coming from a pig?
No.
Thank you.
What about vegan bacon? You don't like vegan bacon?
I'm not a big vegan guy. One time I had one of those Beyond Burgers, and it just made me like recontemplate my entire life.
Sam, what are your 3 food essentials? Where the first 3 minutes of this pod is gonna be about food. 3 food essentials.
In what context, though? Like my life right now in Syracuse, or like
you want to have these 3 foods for the rest of your life?
Are we talking like shit I'm cooking in the kitchen, or places I'm going to eat?
Places you're going to eat.
Right now, my answers would be different because the Syracuse food scene is not great. But in general, I'm a big Chick-fil-A guy, like big time. Big time pizza. And honestly, it doesn't really matter where it's from. Like, my favorite thing with pizza is like just trying new places. So I love pizza. I'm always down for like a couple slices here and there. Outside of that, kava, bro. I got put on the kava on the college. But here's the thing, bro. I've only had kava I've had kava like probably 5 or 6 times, and it was all when I was on the college store. Because they don't have it in Syracuse, they don't have it in Massachusetts. Low key, I'm trying to get a kava to move in underneath my studio right now because that would just be like perfect fit. Next, but yeah, kava, bro. I could use one of those out here,
bro. I started posting about kava on my Snap story, and I swear. I also posted on the Snap apps.
Wait, you mean on your verified Snap story, right? Because you're verified.
Plug the Snapchat Oreo 5 Club if you're not following me on Snapchat.
That's a crazy username.
And I post.
It's like when you go to a cash register and they ask for your email, or they ask for someone's email, and they're like, yeah, I made that thing 8 years ago. Like, I don't know if that's basically your Snapchat.
Yeah, email. Well, that's why I give girls my phone numbers and not my Snapchat. So, so yeah, kava is just elite. They have one where I live. It is a essential. And when I go to the gym, I'm at kava like. If I go to the gym 5 times a week, I'm at kava 3 times after the gym, at least.
Yo, real shit. What's a bowl run you there?
What is it, like $14-something?
It's like they have Core Life near you?
Yep.
The drink?
Yeah, they got Core Life up here. The drink.
Wait, let me ask you, is kava, I've heard of it, obviously, but I've never been. Like, is it similar to Core Life?
Yo, tell me if I'm wrong, but isn't it kind of similar to that place Roots a little bit?
Mm, I would compare it more to Mezza if you've ever been to Mezza.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Mezza. Okay. Yeah. I know.
Yeah,
Never heard of it.
Kava is great. They have like pita options. They have chips. It's like a Mediterranean Chipotle. That's how I would kind of say it. But it is phenomenal. I love Kava. Shout out
Sam, I
Kava.
gotta ask, bro. Like, what is the product you use for your beard?
Yeah, we need to
Yeah.
know.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Really, the only reason my beard's long right now is because, bro, I got this barber I've been going to in Syracuse for like 3 years now. My guy, his name's Steve Kerr, like Stephen Kerr, Steve Kerr. Shout out Steve
Shout out
Kerr, my
Steve
guy.
Kerr.
Bro moved to Buffalo a month ago, and like I'm not. I either go completely like shave it off or I grow it. Like I don't really trim it down. I'm not good at that. Like I don't have the time. I don't have the like hands to do it. So I'm either all in, all out. And I go to him. Like I don't even need a haircut. I just go to get my beard trimmed and for the conversation, right? He's a Knicks fan. I'm a Celtics fan, so you know it's top dog, little dog, all that. But he moved, and since then, like this shit's gonna grow maybe forever. I don't know if I'm ever gonna shave it. But to answer your question, no product at all.
Wow. Yeah,
I'm
that's
not like Sean Marashi. I'm not fucking putting milk in that shit, like letting that go.
Dang, that's a chirp at Saber management.
Sam, you're about to look like a Viking in 2025, bro.
I'm gonna look like a Viking in like 3 months, bro. Just wait.
Yeah, it's like almost 2025.
Yo,
Sam,
Ethan,
Sam, what's your
Sam, who do you
favorite
think will
month?
grow? Go ahead,
Sam,
Ethan.
what's your favorite month of the year?
Month?
Yeah.
December.
Why? Because your birthday's in December?
My birthday, Christmas. You always get to see family then. I love it because like growing up, having a birthday 4 days after Christmas sucked. Like you get your presents combined, like it's all that shit. Now it's amazing because everyone, like all my home friends go, everyone's home. And like I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I'm a year older than you, but like my friends now have a lot of them have moved away. Like it's hard. It's becoming harder to hang out and get together. So the cool thing now is like literally my birthday every year is like a holiday for all of our friends. Like literally every single year we get like 20 of us together and we go get an Airbnb, we go out in Boston, we do something. So like that weekend, that time from like December 24th to January 3rd, like right after New Year's, it's the best week of the year every year for me.
I love that. That's so wholesome.
What's yours?
My favorite month? Oh, geez. No one's ever asked me that.
Yeah, no one's ever asked me that either.
Probably go May. I'm gonna go May. My mom
So-
and my brother's birthdays in May. It's just good vibes all along. The weather's getting nice.
May's nice.
Yeah, I love May. It's nice. School's getting out, and it's just nice vibes in May. Jawan, what's your favorite month, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with January. I'm gonna be the corny saying, "New
That's
year,
it.
new me."
Oh, nah, bro.
Yeah.
Nah.
I saw that one coming a mile away.
Nah, literally, that was like plus minus 650. But on another note, Sam, like obviously, like I feel like I never really knew the type of musical artist you liked that you're listening on the daily. So
Yes.
who?
Yes. I'll give you.
I really don't know.
Here's a better route. Here's a better route. Last year, you know, in Spotify. First off, you guys
Yeah.
Spotify, Apple Music, Spotify.
Apple Music. If you do
This
Spotify,
is an Apple
you're a
Music
casual.
pod. Okay, this is an Apple Music pod. Probably wouldn't have come on if I knew that beforehand, but I know now.
Yeah.
I'm a Spotify guy, and at the end of the year, they always do that like recap
Right.
thing. You know what I'm talking about? And so this year, I was in the 0.0001% of one artist, and like I would say that artist is who I'm listening to. Like I don't know, 80-90% of the time. I want you guys to guess who it is. I'll tell you warmer or colder. Actually, I'm not even gonna do that. You guys can just guess.
Kendrick Lamar.
No,
Little
I'm Drake,
Dirk.
by the way, on that.
Little
What'd you
Dirk. Little
Oh,
Dirk
good
on the
guess.
first guess.
Yep.
Wow. Rose and
I'm
Dirk.
I like strictly bump trap music. Also, like, and if this is any indicator, just so you, I got my Black
Oh my
Forces on
God.
right now.
Rose got the Black Forces.
All
Oh
summer. I've worn them
my.
every day this summer, and I'm not gonna stop because that's the energy. That's the time we on.
Wow.
Clip that bitch. Clip it.
Clip it.
Wow.
Literally post produced next. Now, Sam.
Man.
So Little Dirk, didn't he go to Syracuse or he never has performed there?
Nah.
He was supposed to go to Penn State this year actually, but kind of canceled on us, and we only got Drake and Lil Wayne.
Only.
Only. Yeah, and Travis, and Luke Holmes, and Zach Bryan.
Y'all had the
But yeah,
sloppy seconds at Travis though, because I was there like a couple weeks before y'all at the after party in
Yeah,
Boston. So you
yeah.
know, it is what it is.
sheesh. Ethan,
What, bro?
how we feeling?
I'm feeling good, bro. You guys both got hats on. Juwan, you got a hat on your business. Sam, you got a shirt on your business.
I'll take my hat off, bro. Look at this hair.
Nah, it's all good. You got that hair.
Yo, I'm thinking about like growing like cornrows or something like that. Like
Yo,
thus.
get the fuck out of here. That's called cultural appropriation. We don't do that around here.
Facts.
Sam, what is your favorite part about owning a business?
I thought you were about to ask what my favorite part was. I was like, what does that mean? My favorite part about owning a business is probably the fact that it's my vision that's getting carried out. Like, honestly, that's probably it. I was talking to someone about this earlier today, like, just being an entrepreneur, like, here's a perfect example, like my LinkedIn post going out. We're not going to be time sensitive because I know how this thing runs, but I'm gonna put out this post on the 4th of July. Whenever the 4th of July happens, I'm being timely now. But tomorrow, like I'm working through it, and we have to because we've got a lot to do. And it's like, as an entrepreneur, like a lot of people like want that or desire that, but the biggest thing that comes with like running your own business is just like consistent sacrifice. Like literally just consistent sacrifice. Like right now, my whole team hates me half the time because I'm thinking about work 99% of the time. So like we have a full long day. They go home 11:30. They get a call from me. Like they know what time I'm on. Like I'm about to grill someone about a video or a proposal or something like that. So I've sacrificed all that. But my favorite part is just that like every single day, what we're doing is something that I have been thinking about. And like even when I was with you guys in Penn State, like a lot of what I'm doing now was the vision back then. And like a lot of the stuff we have done was the vision back then. So like seeing that vision get carried out and seeing that growth has always been really cool to me.
Love that. I love hearing you talk about your business, Sam. It's so great.
I could talk about it all day. I don't know if the Unstructured Pod has a 3 hour block we could fill up, but I could if we needed to.
Maybe in season
Well, you know what
three.
that means? Do 3 hours divided by 20 minutes per pod. That's how many pods we're doing.
Yeah, I'm about to give you guys content for like 3 months right now.
We could do it. We could do a mini docu-series on Sam Holland's
Hey Sam, we gotta do a part 2 of this in the No Destination studio though.
It's done.
Yeah, we should. We really got to.
If the studio still exists.
Oh, that's a little bit of a teaser maybe.
Yeah, if you guys don't know what Sam does, check the comments. Check out his socials. He's been killing it recently. So proud of him.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Joanne, are you ready for the?
Oh, I'm not ready to wrap it up. I still got 2
No,
other questions.
let's keep going. Let's keep going, bro. I'm telling you.
Listen.
This has
here.
been one of the most. Honestly, I'm not even glazing. This has been one of the most flowing conversations.
But I'm serious. I could go for another hour. Like I'm here, bro. Let's like Joanne. You got 3 questions. Let's hear them. What are they? Let's go.
So my first question is why no destination? Why no destination?
You already know the answer to this too. It's crazy. The reason of why no destination is that like I've been entrepreneurial since I was like 7, 8 years old, and a real shift in my mind where I started to like figure this shit out and just figure out how to like be happy while doing it or try to be happy while doing it was the shift in my mindset where I realized that the gratification can't come from the end and it has to come from the process. Actually, my next Instagram post coming out, finding finding purpose in the process. That's the next caption. But I say that because like I was always focused on like the outcome, and if you're focused on the outcome, like you're always going to feel a type of way based on how the outcome goes. If it's good, you're going to feel really good and have a high. If it isn't good, you're going to feel really bad and have a low. And so what I switched up in my head was not caring about the destination, but caring about the journey. So like, let's just forget what honestly excites me the most about what I'm building right now is like, let's forget the company, let's forget the agency, let's forget all that stuff. But like the actual meaning, but like there is a meaning behind it that's really, really close to my heart and something that I think a lot of other people can relate to. So yeah, there's no destination. The journey's everything.
I'm really glad that not only, Javon, you asked that question, but Sam, you brought up those exact points because about 4 hours ago, I know we're being time sensitive, but me and Jawan and I had a conversation about that exact thing, whereas, enjoying the journey and not looking forward to the destination, but not expecting something out of that destination and being okay with something switching within the journey. But enjoying that journey is just so important in life. It is just so important.
Agree. And it even goes to the point of like where I really learned it was like Instagram, bro. Cause like I really like social media and throughout like my last 5 years, I've had a couple times where like Syracuse, we won Best Bar Town and my Instagram was like popping for a little bit. And then we went on the college tour and posts would perform really well and then they wouldn't. And when they wouldn't, I would always get really down on myself. And at one point I realized like none of that actually matters. What matters is what's happening between the lines. And I think that's something everything can, I mean, anyone can kind of like build their life around that mindset.
Bang.
Joanne, why are you trying to show off your muscles and you ain't got shit, bro? Like he's pulling up his sleeves like he's trying to do something here.
All the time
I mean, I'll say this, right? So this is a positivity space, and you were just talking all positive and journey, and then you're gonna, call me out. I mean, the thing is yeah, right now I don't have guns, but wait, and that's all I have to say is wait.
Yeah, I can get negative real quick if you want me to. I'm good at that.
Please, please. I know what he's gonna say too. He's gonna say you're gonna have guns for a while.
I was gonna get negative by myself, not you. I'm not gonna make fun of you. I do enough of that already.
Well, I usually am the shout out Bill mode, man. I'm usually the make fun of guy, but in a good way. What were you gonna say?
No, I was just saying like nothing.
I bet. On that note, the second question. So the first question didn't really hit. The second question is, what is the one thing or place that you have never experienced or done that when it's your deathbed, you're like, I need to do that? It could be an experience. It could be a place to go. Like, what is that one thing?
Like Jawan's literally asking me, what's the destination you need to go to when my company's called No Destination? Like, how am I supposed to answer that?
You don't answer that. You answer it the way you
No
just
comment.
did.
Nah, I mean, the thing that like, this is just going back to what I was saying earlier about like sacrifices. The thing that, and I'm gonna get like a little more sentimental here. The thing that like eats at me is that because I spend every waking breath and every day thinking about the business, I worry a lot about like time I'm spending with my friends and my family and like kind of neglecting those relationships. That like, so that's not necessarily like a destination or something that I need to do before I leave this earth, but like that's one thing where I'm trying to put more time into is like catching up with my home friends, my school friends, calling my sister, I don't know, like that kind of stuff, just because I think when you're on the grind, like I literally went 3 months without talking to my brother, and I was like that can't happen again. It's not okay.
Yeah. Sure.
Well, now I love the vulnerability, Sam. I really do, and that's what the Unstructured Pod is for, right? We talk jokes, we talk things, but stuff like
Then
that
ask me
is
a vulnerable. Ask me another vulnerable question. This is the stuff I like to talk about because no one asks it. Everyone wants to shy away from it.
Exactly, because they don't want to get there. So let me ask you this: darkest moment you've had in the last 2 years? Let's really drop the ball. Shout out New York.
Darkest moment I've had in the last 2 years.
Yep.
I was in a really bad place in like February, actually like January, February, mentally, just because we were trying to start this business up and like my vision for the business and what we're doing now is like a content creation agency at its core, where we have people creating content for businesses, brands, individuals, and we're pumping it out. And the issue I was having was that like I don't do any of the actual content creation. So while I was trying to build out this business by myself, I was just stuck going in circles every single day because you can't provide high quality videos if you don't have a videographer. And so I spent like a couple months in my hometown in Andover, Massachusetts, like literally just walking around in circles trying to figure it out. And that's actually funny because I haven't thought about this since then, but my dad took me out to coffee one day and he was basically like, what are you doing? Like, let me help you with this. Like, let's figure it out together because I know you can do more than you're doing right now and there's something going on. And we sat in this coffee shop for like 2 hours and he just helped me process how I was feeling and like what I was thinking and why there were roadblocks. And I remember that conversation so vividly. And then a week later, I was like, Mom, Dad, I'm moving up to Syracuse. I have my whole car packed with my life. I have nowhere to stay. I'm going to be homeless and I'm going to go figure it out. And I came up here February 14th with my whole life packed in my car. Did not have a place to stay for a month. Was just crashing at people's houses. And then the rest worked out. But like one thing I will say, because I've had a lot of like down moments, bro. Like, I mean, no one knows this, but like I lived in Texas in middle school and then I moved back. Like I lived in Boston, I moved to Texas, then I moved back to Boston. When I moved back to Boston, like shit was all fucked up from like a school standpoint. Like Texas school is garbage. Like I was behind when I got back. And my freshman year of high school, I was in like a deep, deep depression. Like really, really bad. Like my parents were like worried I was like it was not good. And then what happened after that was I found like the group of friends that is like my family now from home. So I say all that to say that like everyone's gonna have these really dark moments. I've had a lot of them. That you need to hit the bottom point to then go and move forward. And like after you hit that bottom point, when you can't go any lower, good things are bound to happen.
Definitely. Bang. And with that, Jawan, do you want to go and give that golden question, or do you want me to give it since you've been given the questions?
Yeah, I mean, I've been talking too much. You got it, dude. Stanley left me speechless on that one, so that's on you.
Yeah, thanks for saying a lot of stuff.
I told you I could go for another hour. I could go for another 2 hours. Like,
I wish you could either, but we got to keep the people entertained. And
I run a podcast too, or I did.
Sam, on this beautiful day, what is your word of the day?
Ask the golden question.
And why?
Is that not solid?
Break even. That's one word, right? No, I think there's a dash in the middle. I think it's one word.
Hold up.
We're gonna verify this.
It is one word.
Yeah, break even.
Bang. Do you want to explain why? Or
because we started this company officially in November. Really started in January, which means that July is the 7th month. So we're 6 months under our belt. The first 5 months, I was just burning cash, like literally taking big losses every single month. Honestly, I had a lot of doubt in myself if we could ever like turn this into something. June 1st, I took this big jump of hiring a whole production team, raised our expenses a ton. I was super stressed out about it for a couple of weeks. Today, I spent all day grinding financial reports, status updates for quarter two. Quarter two in itself is a little ugly, but June of 2024, we broke even, which was just like a weight lifted off my chest, to be completely honest with you. And the thing is, like, and I was telling someone on my team this earlier, it's like, it still feels like we haven't even started yet. Like, it really does. Like, I was talking to Alex Stewart yesterday, and he said, I think it was Alex. He said, what step, like, compare it to football. Like, what step? And I was like, I'm on the 1 yard line. We just started. And he was like, nah, you're an 8-year-old going to your first camp, like your first youth camp, about to get dropped off in the car. Like, that's where you are. And that's where I feel I am right now. But yeah, break even, word of the day, because we finally broke even. And I'm really happy about it.
I love that analogy you just used for the football, bro. That was awesome.
Dude, Sam dropped so many gems that he needs to come back on this podcast for an extended version. Won't be on Patreon, won't be on any of these exclusive platforms, only right here on the Unstructured Podcast every single week. Ethan Zaretsky, Juwan Farah, No Destination, Journey's Everything, we out.